Hello everybody, back on Geometry Dash, and today we're going to be playing... So, from the title of this video, you know what we're doing. We're going to be doing a crap ton of daily levels. Why am I doing this? Well, I've noted that people seem to want me to play Geometry Dash. However, I do not know what exactly to do because for the time being, I am 100% content in not doing another Extreme Demon. That took a lot out of me. I think I'm good for now. And was thinking, I was like, what even is there to do here though? I made a layout and I was like, I just don't have any ideas. And I was like, you know what? I feel like when I play Geometry Dash most of the time by myself, and just what works the best is I just play random levels. And as of recently, I've been going through the vault of daily levels and just starting from the beginning. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I will not be keeping in the full things of me beating all the levels. That'll be in the frickin' unedited recording that the members get to see. But another thing I thought about was didn't Bloodbath get dailyed once? And it's what are you gonna do when you get to that? I might play that level, honestly. Oh my god. Frickin' yesterday, Charlie and my good friend came over for the first time in forever, and we played Resident Evil 6, which, for those unfamiliar, is excluding stuff like the frickin' Game Boy Color game, you know, stuff nobody's ever heard of, seems to be considered the worst, at least outside of the main numbered games. And oh my god, it is next level corny in all the best ways. I absolutely see why people would not like it, but I had a great time. Anyway, so yeah, I guess that's our first daily done. Anyways, now we go back to frickin' what, 265? Yeah, and so I've already beaten all the ones before this, so let me start with Stamp by Berku. But yeah, Resident Evil 6, there was a part where we were playing it where as a normal human, you basically get into the MMA mount position on one of the monster's tentacles, and you just start pounding it with your bare hands, and I was dying. You know, I may have said this at some point before, but creators like Berku, back when they were, you know, 2.1, when they were making a crap ton of levels and everything, all the what people see as the low effort design creators, it's man, I just don't even care. It's I find these levels kind of enjoyable, and I'm just grinding stars and playing the game. I feel people in Geometry Dash almost they get so... So I hate when people say this, but I feel a lot of times Geometry Dash players need to remember that it's just a game, right? When the way you hear people talk about and I agree with them on this, but oh, Robotop, you know, by himself isn't enough to rate all the levels and everything, which I do agree with. But when you hear people get so passionate about this and act like Robotop is taking away their livelihood because he didn't rate their level, it's guys, calm down. It's not that big of a deal. It really isn't. It doesn't matter that much. Even people, stop abbreviating creator points, by the way. People talk about creator point farmers, and I'm just thinking, guys, do you really care about this? Seriously, are you telling me that Split 72 being top 3 somehow is disrupting your enjoyment of the game? It doesn't matter, man. People get angry when not every freaking creator is Zender Game and they just consistently make levels of a good quality that isn't redefining level creation. It's dude, it doesn't matter. But this is also where we get into the world of internet freaking tone, right? I have no idea with what tone or franticness they're saying these things. Maybe they really don't care. Maybe they're actually not making a big deal out of it. And I am by talking about it in this video. Wow. On to the next one. Lock and load. Anyway, so now that I've just spent a long amount of time talking about how people are being way too particular and annoying about created levels and everything, now it's time for me to get that way and say that some creators are just bad, that are well known and liked. One, in my opinion, Alkali and Usermat are terrible. Well, not all of Alkali's levels, but all of Usermat's levels. And you know, maybe not all of them, but man, they're just bad. I play them and it just blows my mind. I'm whoa, these got rated and featured. People are in the comments talking about how much they like these levels. And it's but these levels are bad. Anyways, I'll be back. Might be several hours, but I'll be back. All right, everybody, we are now back a little while later. About 4 hours later. Dude, I hate this level so much. Oh! Funny enough, I was just, well, it was 4 hours ago, but I was just talking about earlier in the recording how Alkali's levels suck. That explains. Man, that's always the thing I always... Oh, please. So, if y'all know my friend Trick, frickin' so I made a World of Tanks video with him forever ago, and he's been in like all the stick fight videos, I think. So he's on laptop, and for a while we thought his power supply was screwed and he couldn't play a bunch of games, but it was apparently because he had a laptop setting like not on that like allowed the game to take from like his laptop's actual like memory, and so he couldn't play any games and he was super laggy and it didn't used to happen. Well, anyways, now that's like fixed, and but now he doesn't want to play any of the other games. Like, it's like, oh, it's fixed, and then he's like, yeah, I don't care though, I'm not gonna play any of those anymore. And it's like, wow, sick. Next we have Reverb by Lemons. Normally this part of the song is where the level starts. Alright, Twist by Nazgub. And there we go. Coins gotten. Easy. 24 attempt. Alright, now a level that I quit at 71. This is not gonna be good. Why was that a pink dash orb? Coin, coin. Alright, that's another one down. Alright, so next is Impurity by Reliquion. You know what I think of? And I know I just have been saying this video that I am not that interested in going to like more extremes, but dude, whenever I think of like extremes to play next, I always think of Retention by Woogie because it's really fun and I like the song. And then just, man, that, those cube parts, those are like the things I'm the worst at and that I hate doing the most in extremes, which is why I didn't want to do a coup at first. Like, I know to get better, obviously, you gotta play levels that have stuff that you're uncomfortable with, right? And that you're not good at. But at the same time, what if I don't want it? That was a very nice level. I don't know why it's called Impurity. Here. We will download Solemn by Pause. We will open one chest. Wow. And then we will play our last level of the day, Solemn. I saw that coin, but I was scared. That level was subpar.